Daisy Maldonado with the Nocturnal. Congratulations on the show, you guys. It was so awesome. I'm not even kidding when I say it's genuinely one of my favorite shows now.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
Yes.
No,
That's
I
awesome.
absolutely loved it.
Oh, great.
Maddie, I love seeing your character's coming to age story, especially with her sexuality. Going into this, what was important for you to portray in your character?
Just the honesty of the journey. I think that I definitely wouldn't have been able to do, I don't think I would have been able to do justice at all if we didn't have the number one, the writing that we did, which was incredible. And then, Devin Hales, my amazing scene partner. She is truly one of the best actors that I've ever gotten to work with. And it was just such a privilege to get to play out such a beautiful journey of self-discovery that is just so endearing and yeah, it was just really freeing as an actor. You don't get to do many things that feel so real while at the same time make you laugh but also cry and also go, oh, I see myself in you. So it was really great.
And Kadeem, you very much became the dad character of this entire show, especially in your relationship with Sterling and Blair. What was building that relationship off screen like for you?
Building that relationship off screen was simple. I met these girls and fell for them day one. We had to go to a shooting range, and there, you know, with all the stuff going on in the world with guns today, kids, they react differently, and these two definitely had an adverse reaction to that whole situation. So it was easy for me to step in and just make it easier for them, and to look out for them and to be there for them and let them know that this was not going to hurt anybody, and not to worry about it. We were all going to be really safe on the show, and from then on it was just like I loved them. We'd go to the movies on days off and hang out, and it was just they worked really hard. As you can see in the show, they're in all the scenes, and I'd come in after a week off or 4 or 5 days off, and they'd be napping in corners, and then they'd get so excited to see me because I hadn't seen them in 4 days, and then we'd knock out some scenes. It was really like a dream come true.
I love that, and I love to hear that.
Yeah.
And if you had to pick a character, I mean, someone from the cast to be your bounty hunting partner, who would it be? This question's for both of you. And Kadeem, you can go first.
Oh, okay. If I had to pick one character to be my bounty hunting character, my bounty hunting partner, it would probably be Blair, because she, Blair took to it. She seemed to have that head, and she's always trying to break stuff. So she would love to get in and just take it apart and re-put it back together. It seems like she'd be the one who would flourish and help me the most because I need the help.
That's a hard one. I would probably say, maybe I'll just be boring and say Method Man so that he could just do it. Because it's just not my thing, It's not. I'd rather paint. I'd rather hang out with my plants and paint.
That's awesome. Method Man is a good choice. Terrence is a good choice.
Yeah, Terrence.
Last question. We heard Bowser's on the show, but what would be your motto as a bounty hunter? Maddie, we're going to start with you.
Oh, the motto? My motto would probably have to be get someone else to do it, he.
I love awesome.
The he. Trademark, copyright.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Kadeem, what would yours be?
I have to pick another one other than what I already have, because get the assignment, bring in the skip.
yourself.
Oh, true to myself, me as a bounty hunter, Kadeem as a bounty hunter. Don't you run from me, fool. that would be my motto, because I'm not really into chasing.
That's on the van.
Yes, right. Kadeem's bounty hunting gig. Don't you run from me, fool. That's it.
Watching it, I was so impressed on how you guys kind of navigated these heavy topics in a way that felt authentic to the show's lightheartedness. How did you guys, as actors, prepare for this? Myles, we can start with you.
Yeah, so the biggest preparation I had was just like, see, Myles, he's kind of like the level-headed one throughout the entire series, so there's not a whole lot of the craziness going on with him. But to be able to try to deal with the craziness that he had to deal with, a lot of it just came from experience personally with my crazy life and the craziness around me. So trying to stay level-headed there and transcending that to Myles.
Yeah, Daisy, I think that a lot of these heavy topics, I think there's like definitely a lot of people who are begging for these to be addressed. I know that I thought it was the absolute genius of our showrunner Kathleen Jordan and Genji Kohan and Tilted Productions that I made a joke to somebody that they were like, the meat guy who does the salt.
Yeah.
That with everything, they did that, and they perfected all these really heavy topics that need to be talked about, including faith and sex. Things that people would normally cringe and stay away from and think, oh, teenage bounty hunters, teenage sex, not for me. But then when you watch it and you actually let it, come in, it's actually quite absorbable and very fun to watch, and all told through a satirical lens. So you can laugh and learn a thing or two.
Mm-hmm.
Watching it, I thought it was so funny that your first date was at Bargain Hole. Without giving too many details away, what was the worst date you guys have ever been on, and why was that? Anjelica, we can go with you.
God, I don't want to blast anyone that I know, but I definitely did go on a date, not recently, but and we just sort of sat across from each other and spoke. And that was horrific. I just was I'm never doing that again. I'm never going to a restaurant with someone. Activities or bust. Honestly, Blair was good with Bargain Hole. They got to walk around. They had pedigree or whatever that stuff was called. What is that called?
Pediasure. Ensure. Yeah.
Pedigree is for dogs.
Pedigree is for dogs.
Maybe that was my worst date. Somebody made me eat pedigree. Myles, what was your worst date?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. I don't know if I've had any bad dates. I'm just so great.
Whatever.
So yeah, I don't know. I can't
Daisy,
think
whatever.
of
Leave it to the man. He's never had any bad dates.
Right.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Myles is just too cool. He doesn't go on any bad dates. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm the opposite of cool.
And what would your motto be as a bounty hunter? Myles, you.
Motto as a bounty hunter, by any means necessary.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You're up next, Anjelica.
I have nothing. I don't know. I mean, first of all, the amount that I think about bounty hunting in my actual life is zero. So I don't really know. I would take Bowser's from the show. My motto is, you catch the skip, bring in the fugitive.
Perfect. That's it. Thank you so much, and congratulations on the show again.
Thank you so much.